Hello, folks. I'm Detroit Miracle. Yes, and indeed. Right now, I am here to have more cool comic book slash film slash story discussion fun. This such topic will be about the vampire slayer slash hunter Blade. Yes, and Blade is also a hunter, slasher, killer of vampires, creatures, and etc. In the comic books, Blade is in the expanded comic book world in terms of superheroes populating the earth. So, Blade stories sometimes intertwine with other superheroes, and this is of the comic book editions pertaining to Blade. Blade has his own comic book, and he tends to hunt monsters, creatures, but mostly vampires in the comic book editions. But he's also teamed up with other superheroes on other cases from time to time. So you should check out the comic book editions. Okay, I'm going to compare Blade's power levels as seen in the animation, comic books, and films. In the comic books, Blade is extremely powerful as a vampire. Of course, he's a special type of breed of vampire, which is rare. So he has superhuman strength, super agility, super regeneration factors, super senses, and other types of powers associated with vampirism. And he seems to be one of the more powerful vampires amongst his society of vampires. And that's in the comic books, which makes him a very powerful vampire. He's around the power scale levels overall of a Dracula in terms of superpowers attributed to different things, which gives them enormous powers. In the live action, Blade, of course, is characterized as being very powerful as a vampire as well. He hunts and kills mostly vampires, as he's seen being characterized in the live action. And he's mostly more powerful than all the vampires he kills. So that makes him amongst a rare, special type of super vampire. He's, of course, heavily trained in martial arts and weapons. He's samurai trained, ninja trained, and everything else. He's mastered many martial arts, of course. So yeah, if people don't know, then Blade could team with Batman, because both of them are like peak level super strength martial artists, critical thinkers. Batman has six senses too in terms of awareness and proximities of where things are at because he creeps around unseen and does so. But Blade has superhuman strength, unlike Batman. Batman's strength levels I know are at peak level, but that is another story. So I want the producers to hear that and take note. Okay, Blade's power levels on the big screen and the live action are on par with his powers as he's shown characterized using them in the comic books or on animation, which is cartoons. He's much more stronger, agile, quicker, and overall more powerful and skilled than any vampire that he's ever faced directly. But you will find in the comic book editions, much like in the films and the live action, that there are vampires more powerful than Blade, but nevertheless, he finds a way to beat them and defeat them. Okay, so I'm going to give Blade vampire power levels of top tier levels near Dracula in terms of in that community of him having immense vampire powers as characterized in the comic books, cartoons, and live action. Indeed. All right, folks. I hope you enjoyed and let me know what you think about this. Indeed.